I came here to chew bubblegum and kick ass. And I'm all out of bubblegum. Ladies and gentlemen, let's talk about the incredible John Carpenter. Welcome to World Cinema Reviews, and this is Frank the Band. And as you can guess, this is the director series once again, featuring the incomparable, amazing John Carpenter. Where, as we have done with other directors, we're going to talk about three films of his illustrious career. And of course, we have to begin with the mammoth, incredible birth of the slasher genre of film. Just like George Romero, pretty much made the zombie genre as appear. He created it. You can say that that's the same thing as George Carpenter. There were other movies before, but not quite with the impact that the Boogeyman brought. And story of Michael Myers, a troubled child that murdered his own sister by stabbing her multiple times and being sent to a mental institution. And then later revealed on Halloween 2 that trying to stalk and murder his sister, played by the beautiful, great scream queen Jamie Lee Curtis. And we have just this amazing film. It was a low budget entry. John Carpenter is trying to make the best he can, and he just made that. Just goes to show you what a great director can do. He found Donald Pleasence to be this amazing, incredible British actor, portraying Dr. Loomis, the doctor that treated Michael, just is unable to get through because he's, using paraphrasing the word, he's just pure evil. And there's nothing that can stop it. There's no reason with him. That's the thing that's more scary about Michael. I mean, not only is he just a brutal, serial killer, but he, he doesn't talk. It's just his presence, the cheap, uh, you know, um, mask that he's got. At first you wouldn't think a Will Shatner's mask, but it's just something awfully creepy about it that has become iconic. Um, the way that she stalks Jamie Lee Curtis, and the way she managed to fight him off, and the real true terror you can be seeing. There's just so many iconic images of that, and taking place in Halloween at all. That is already has an evil, scary overtone. Million times duplicated, tried to be duplicated, never could be done. Only topped or equaled by Halloween 2, the sequel, which I think is just as great. I do agree, it's just as fantastic as the first one. It's a total continuation of the first movie, and just Carpenter is just fantastic. I mean, I don't know. You can go you can go during this Halloween season and go to every Halloween store. I think that you will find it very hard to find one missing, Michael Myers mask. So the impact that it made to film, cinema, and horror films, period, it's amazing. It spawned several sequels, some good, some not so good, but it's just you know so incredible. That's Halloween for you. The and I know that it's not gonna go away anytime soon. That franchise is beloved and just fantastic. The second entry, because there's so many great films in the repertoire of John Carpenter, but one that really calls and really tickles my fancy is Christine. You know, the Stephen King novel adaptation. And why? Why is Christine so iconic? Well, it's a tale about a killer vehicle, not just any car, may I say. We're talking about a 1958 Plymouth Fury, only 5,000 plus ever made. This car is so rare and it's fantastic. I would die if I could have one. It's unbelievable. And this car from Christine is to kill for. And Christine, ever since it's, even the film shows you, ever since it was um, created on in Detroit, it was bad to the bone, baby. The film is just so stylish. The plot follows this nerdy guy, played by I believe Keith Gordon. Yeah, Keith Gordon, that's his name. Fantastic dude, plays a nerdy guy that gets his car first a restoration job, all beat up and stuff, but then he's being bullied, everything like that, and little by little, Christine and the magic, black magic, dark magic of this vehicle, it's really getting to him, giving him confidence in evilness and just becoming a regular badass, getting the girls, doing what he wants, and even kind of having a sick love for Christine, the actual vehicle. Just don't want to give you any spoiler, but then when he goes to that show me scene, it's actually pretty uncomfortable. But yeah, I just didn't know how to feel. But I know one thing, man. The soundtrack is fantastic. The car is fantastic. I'm a car guy. I love all vehicles. That's fantastic thing. Really creepy. The kills are over the top. Fantastic. It's just the stylishness of this film. There's just, like I said, there's just so many films I could go over and over them. But Christine definitely deserves a spot in this review. So we got The Fog, The Thing, Escape from New York. I mean, so many great films of George Carpenter. What's going to be the last one I'm going to talk to you about? They Live. Why do I really enjoy They Live? Well, you know from my intro that I just love those. And I'm a big wrestling fan. And I love Rowdy Piper here in this film. Plot follows him trying this run of kind of roughneck type of dude that trying to get a job in the slums. Finds this old pair of sunglasses that help him see. You see, there's a alien plot to take over the world, and the only way you can see these guys is by wearing the special sunglasses who actually break up the frequency that the aliens are using to brainwash people into thinking they look like regular people, but they actually they have the skin inside out, really creepy dudes. And when you see like the outside world, how they're trying to make you consume and take over the world, it's how they're, and it's a real commentary of actually the real publicity and capitalism, and it goes deeper into a lot of issues. But it's basically a kick-ass movie, man. Forget all the message that's trying to convey. Rowdy Piper has one of the best fight scenes. It lasts so long. He's trying to convince his friend to wear the glasses so he can see. And at first they think that he's crazy when he tells other people. And of course they all form a coalition to stop the aliens. And you gotta watch this movie to see how it ends. But it's fantastic. What can I just finish up saying to George Carpenter? He's a kick-ass dude. Just incredible. There couldn't be horror without John Carpenter. there will be a big chunk of horror missing if he wasn't here. So I'm so glad that he has been here and certainly has made his mark.